Evening, everyone. As we are 48 hours, make it 49 hours away from kickoff Thursday. Apology. From kickoff in Kansas City. I'm going to sit this one out because to me the Ravens are so boring. I mean, wow. Lamar, Derrick Henry together. I don't know about that. That is going to be called Bore Fest. Lamar loves runs left. Henry up the gut. Lamar runs right. You know the sad thing is doing with a lot of games playing power football. They are. Let's get this started. When I left off yesterday, I did the life and times of Johnny Boudreau. Uh, hockey world still stunned. I think the hockey world was so glad that they pulled away from distraction with Leon Draisaitl signing uh, this earlier this morning. Draisaitl, 8 years, 112, 14 million a year. Well, look who came and said hello. The birthday girl. And you thought I forgot, right? Uh, brownie. I'm doing great, baby. I'm doing great, but it's great to see you. Oh, baby. I didn't even recognize that. Oh, my God. Folks, sometimes, hey, Danny, how you doing? Sometimes in life, you have to be on your P's and Q's. I saw that and I said, yeah, I know you've been Virgo. I've been catching some of your videos, and you know I hit you up on your YouTube post. So I'll be kicking it to you, love. And let me see. So I'm gonna do Daniel first, and I'll hit uh, Brownie up. So it is great to see you, love. I hope everything's well. I know your baby's gotten big. You know what I mean? And it's great to see. I mean, hey, by the way, congratulations on your growth, sweetheart. Really. And stay safe out there. I've been hearing nothing but horror stories out there. I mean that. By the way, everybody, Brownie Ellie, she put a Cash App up there, and there'll be guys all around the sphere that will be giving Brownie some nice gifts on Thursday. Big Money Sean's birthday too that day, so I wish both of them happy birthday because we're getting ready for Friday night, folks. And oh, Brownie, I love you. I love you, girl. Gotta change the name of her birthday every year. Oh man. Uh, and you know the funny thing is, everybody, if I would saw her again through the pages and stuff, I was gonna ask her for her cash app. So expect something Thursday, baby girl, nice and early. Uh, in parts unknown your time. I'm trying to find that cash symbol. Yo, pull up that. I'll drop the link in a second. And don't forget to hit up Brownie Ellie's Cash App. Her birthday's Thursday. No problem, baby girl. You know that. What you and Sugar Bum did for me when I was in rehab? Are you kidding me? You gorgeous sisters made me work harder in that rehab center. All right, I'll be here. I just started, bro. I'll be here. Don't worry, they'll both hit you up, love. I don't know about Daniel, but I know that will hit you up. I'll hit you up Thursday morning. Oh wow. Trying to look for that cash symbol. Should be yep, found it. Here we go. No, 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 no. Finally found it. So I'm gonna let the panel enjoy the show tonight. I am going to sit back. Oh, okay, I see how she did it. There we go. Yes, we should have a good one tonight, everybody. I'm just wishing Brownie Ellie, the beautiful Brownie Ellie, a happy birthday. You know, her big money Sean, he'll be up here later this week. So I'm gonna let the guys pull up and talk about whatever they want to. I know the Dolphin fans, and I was laughing at it. All these young Dolphin fools, the so-called Dolphin community, is watching the Dan Marino film tonight that they're showing, and right before I pulled up here, well, what I was talking about before the beautiful Brownie came up here, was Thursday night, Kansas City and Baltimore. To me, I'll sit this one out. Or as Tariq Nasheed will say, I'll be on the couch. I don't know, something about Baltimore. It's always been that way. Even when Ray Lewis was there. Just one boring ass team. I think the only year they showed you they can go crazy was the year they won the Super Bowl against San Francisco. Other than that, man, the Ravens are a real snorefest, bro. And then Friday we'll get serious up here. Jordan Love and this Maria Taylor, NBC Sports, interviewed Jordan at Lambeau and shocked the hell out of him by bringing out his fiance. Good God, she's fine. You talk about a guy that hit a grand slam in life, bro. Everything he's been through. Got picked by the Packers. Best thing ever happened to that kid. And I told everybody that. Now he's entered the world of nothing less than bringing home Lombardis to the home of the Lombardi and the home of pro football, which is Lambeau Field. Nothing matters. So we'll see love and Hurts Friday. I said yesterday about Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the most interesting team, folks, because they have totally taken the coaching whistle out of Nick Sirianni's mouth. And Sirianni's given up control. Um, Kellen Moore with the offense, Vic Fangio with the defense. That is going to be a hell of a game on Friday night. But I'm going to say this right now. If Love has one of his games, there's going to be some fights on that plane back. Darius Slay already complaining about Green Bay. Excuse me, about going to Brazil. Jefferson's in the building. I don't need another Dan Marino documentary. I respect him, but can't remember what Miami done since Baltimore kept trying to build a team. I don't know. Little Rock. Little Rock in the building, everybody. LaShawn Jefferson in the building. My ninja. I love that. My ninja. Always appreciate you, family. Always appreciate you, fam. Always. Let's get a win Saturday for the Razorbacks. I forgot where they're at Saturday, but I know they got a big game on the road. Right back at you, man. My ninja. You got that. Then Sunday, a game that I was very excited to see, but now I see Anthony Richardson, folks. Oh, you at Okie State Saturday? Okay. You're at Okie State. Anthony Richardson shows me nothing. I'm sorry. I watched him in his exhibition, and he's very robotic. He just doesn't do it for me. You got Miami and Jacksonville on Sunday. I think two franchises in the crossroads. There's a lot of crying in professional sports. No tears, just games. Exactly. Um, Buffalo and Arizona is interesting on Sunday. To name another one. And then there's a lot of games that don't matter. No one cares about Giants Vikings. You're gonna get out, and I live here in New York. I'm not even gonna click it to the channel. That tells you how little those games mean to me. Jets and 49ers next Monday night. And this is what you want me to get excited for? Seriously? Oh, always something missing. All right, let's just get to the goddamn league. Sometimes you're doing the fantasy draft and it's June, you have a plan. and then you abort that plan by doing what you think is right. Speaking of that, I gotta check something. A lot of people high. I always say, just play the damn games and take it week by week. All right, we'll be in Brazil on Friday night, 7 o'clock pregame show. Steelers at Atlanta, interesting. We'll be in Denver next week for Pittsburgh at Denver next week. Sean Payton, Russell Wilson. That's the late game for us next Sunday in Denver. Tennessee and the Bears. If Tennessee's ready to roll, that's interesting. Looks more and more like, oh boy, Chase ain't going to sign his deal, so we'll see what happens. Uh, we did Texans, Colts, Jaguars are in Miami. That's interesting. Like I said, both franchises at a crossroads. No one cares about Saints, Panthers, Giants, Vikings, Raiders, and Chargers will be interesting. The rivalry. Broncos and Seahawks will be interesting because of their past. Redskins and Buccaneers, interesting. Cowboys, Browns, that's going to be a good defensive battle. And then the night game, which I'm going to sit up and watch, believe it or not, Rams at Lions. So that is week one schedule. I'm going to watch the Lions. I think they're going to be very interesting. So that is week one. This is the year of the sleeper. Other team ain't ready. Sneak in a championship. Interesting. I just know Sunday is going to be very, very fascinating. I'll tell you something else that's fascinating is the new college football schedule. Everybody was impressed with Miami and USC and Georgia bullying on Clemson. And there was one more game of impressive team. Notre Dame on the road playing championship defense for the Irish. Irish plays nobody, folks. They're going to be in the playoffs. I can tell you that. All right, it happened right behind me. Billy Zito with the state of the Panthers address today, and Billy is very pumped up that he finally got the job done. And hockey starts 2 weeks from today, 17th. All the camps open. Of course, they're still mourning the death of Johnny Gaudreau. We did it yesterday morning. Got a big turnout in my email, so congratulations there. And hockey world's still shaking about that. They needed that dry cycle news today. They needed that. Dry cycle, 8 years, 112. Staying in the motherland up in Edmonton. 2024, they didn't fire you during sickness. but cutting people from the team, their sickness again, better play a good game. Well, I wanted to when the schedule came out, like I said, I wanted to see that Houston game, but after seeing Anthony Richardson, I said, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'll wait to. They go to Lambeau week 2, by the way. Play the Packers in their home opener. Uh, like I was saying, so the Panthers had their state of address today, and hockey's about to start. As far as college football goes, let's take a look at it. Who we got week 2? All right. Okay. Cannot wait for NFL on Friday night. Well, I'm gonna be into it Friday night. Who we got this week? Northwestern, Duke, cares. Texas, Michigan is big. Your 12 o'clock game on the East Coast, 11 o'clock in the Midwest will be Arkansas at Okie State. So that'll be your first TV game on Saturday. And you click on your television set, Texas and Michigan. They'll be on Fox. The ABC game will be Arkansas at Okie State. The ESPN game is Kansas State at Tulane. Nothing to get excited about. And then, well, trying to look for a 3:30 game. All right, South Carolina, Kentucky. No, thank you. Uh, Iowa State on CBS. I know the night game is Carolina State against Tennessee. You'll see a very good young freshman, true freshman quarterback in the Tennessee game. Kid has a rocket for an arm. That's your night game, by the way. So that's college football this week. Jefferson says, honestly, not many can say their team is the best. Sample size too small. Players move or less. Going to have to see if favorite teams survive. Facts. Trying to get you some other things going on. We couldn't pay you to be on these game shows. I can tell you that. All right, St. Louis up 2-0 on the Brewers. Indians got the bases loaded, one out in the second. I'm just a fan of the team. Not sure it's going to piss me off as a fan yet. I'll talk to you in January, Jefferson. I mean, 1-0 Cleveland. Jefferson's a big Dolphin fan. I'll let you know uh, January the 14th. Boy, Stephen Kwan was sitting 300 all year, and now he's down to 295. You talk about cooling off. Jefferson goes by week 3. I'll know, laughing my ass off. It's gotten to that point, hasn't it? Off tomorrow. I'll be back Thursday morning to preview the season. We'll talk about the Chiefs and the Ravens, and then I'll be back Friday evening, 7:15 Eastern time, and we'll do the Packers and the Eagles up here. So let me see what we got. Yeah, tomorrow I'm off. I'll be back Thursday morning for the morning show, and we'll hit with that, uh, which should be fascinating. Uh, as we will give the Chiefs the love they deserve. We still don't know where we're going to be at Sunday. If we give you a week 1 game, we're going to make sure that these teams are going to score. You know, that's what you want. You don't want a game that I'm doing that's boring as hell. You want a game where there's some intrigue. Buffalo. You know what we'll do? You know what's fair? You know what we'll do? We'll go around the league on Sunday. You know, because I got the Sunday ticket. We'll go around the league and we'll go where the action is. How's that? Week two, Denver and the Steelers will be our game. That'll be the late game. Next Friday night, the debut of straight football. And Mr. Jefferson. Big steak at hand. Big task at hand. What's up, big guy? Getting ready for that big Nick parade in June. Canyon of Heroes. Big Task is a big giant Yankee and huge New York Knicks fan, giving me the thumbs up. Madison Square Garden is going to be fun in June. Knicks making it back to the finals. That is going to be some shit. Knicks back in the NBA finals. You know, he hopes that the Knicks can make it. Big task. I think they'll make it to the finals. Yeah, I do. I mean, I think Philadelphia's mix is bad. You know, you got Paul George with that idiot Embiid. Kind of feel bad for Maxi, but he took the money. One of the coolest scenes during the Dallas Oklahoma series. Uh, uh Shea Hilgis Alexander fell on the baseline of the court, and they put the camera right on it. He looks up, and it's Tyrese Maxey. TNT showed it. And he said, "Yo, what's up, man? You want me to help you up?" Oh, it was so cool. One of the best scenes of the NBA playoffs was that one. Classic. Can I imagine? Yeah, because New York did it the right way. We're gonna have a big NBA preview on opening night. Uh, I forgot who's gonna be in. Philly's gonna be at Boston, and I think Warriors Lakers is your opening night. I'll skip Warriors Lakers. Bunch of old men running out there. That's the ESPN special. You couldn't pay me to watch that shit. I know Knicks home opener is the next night, and I believe the Knicks open up against the Bucks. It's either the Bucks or the Timberwolves. We will make our debut of the NBA with a me and Jim special. The two teams we did the most last year. They'll hook up February 25th after the All Star game, and that's where me and Jims will be. We will be in Sacramento for the Timberwolves and the Kings. And you heard it here. The Kings could be this year's Dallas Mavericks. The Knicks' first game is against the Celtics. Oh, there's Boston? Okay. All right. All right. So the Knicks played the Boston Baked Beans. That's Tommy Boy and Scully for you up in Boston. Tommy Boy, Scully. Boston's a whole different world, folks. When you leave, when you get to Hartford, Connecticut, as a different ethnic group, especially if you're black, you feel it when you get to Hartford going north. Going to Boston is like going to the Temple of Doom, folks. I'm not lying. Yeah, really. Boston is very tough, man. It's very, very tough. You got white trash, and they call Rhode Island ghetto New England because there's a ghetto. Foxborough is there. It's all Rhode Island is all patriot country. You get to Rhode Island, Boston's the Temple of Doom. Not for us, big. Not for us, big task at hand. Trust when I tell you, not for us. The Temple of Doom is Boston. One of the most provincial cities you will ever go to, folks, from an outside perspective. Wow, I won't take heed of that. Yeah, you couldn't pay me to go to Boston. Shit. I had a young man up here yesterday. Shout out to Braves Ball 8. And he was taken aback how well I know the Delaware Valley. That for you folks, that's South Jersey and Philadelphia. And I know the sports scene. I know the pulse of Philadelphia. You know, Philadelphia. If you want the truth, Boston treats their sports like it's Armageddon. Philadelphia wants results now. Now, I didn't like the way Philadelphia fans got punked by the 49er fans, got humiliated by the New York Knicks fans. And I can tell you right now, folks, when training camp opens, later this month here and purchase New York and where all the mansions are where the Knicks players live, it's gonna be fever pitch here in New York. It's gonna be at an all-time high here in New York City for the New York Knicks. They are the number one team in town, folks. I've been telling you this since I started this platform. And I'll never forget the night when the new season was about to start. And I said, the Knicks are going to surprise teams. And people thought I was crazy. I said, I'm going to pick the Knicks for fifth seed. They ended up the fourth seed. They lost to Atlanta that year. The weekend, it was the Sunday night, I was in the hospital because I got me a brand new kidney. And everyone said that was the loudest they ever heard Madison Square Garden. But remember, we got a whole new generation of Knicks fans. And big task, like you just said in the chat, that's what we do. We're in New York. I'm not a fan, folks, but I'm just telling you the vibe here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's going to be an all time, folks, fever pitch, 32nd and 8th. There's going to be a buzz come mid April here in New York City. I'm going to pick the Knicks to win the East outright. They match up perfectly with Boston. Bridges brings a two-way element. Robinson, Randall, Anunoby, Bridges, and Brunson is the starting five for the New York Knicks. Very proud franchise that went through the entire 21st century as the losingest team in sports, the laughing stock of sports. When I used to bring them up here, everybody used to laugh at them. And now the New York Knicks on the verge of maybe delivering an NBA title back to New York City. I can't wait to see the Knicks against the Celtics. It's the perfect first game for us. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be rocking. I think the very interesting game for me as watching the Knicks is when they get the rematch with Indiana. And I'm going to tell you right now, Halliburton is going to come out like fire that he never pulled off his warm up for the Olympic team. What that tells you is the coach don't think much of you. Or really LeBron don't think much of you. And I think Halliburton is gonna have a chip on his shoulder like no other player. Oh my God, the Knicks are going to destroy the $3 bill Pacers. Oh yeah. That's going to be interesting. And we'll jump into when we do the NBA, we'll do the games after February, after the All Star game, but we'll also, the draft will be over. We'll go full speed NBA players. I got to look at the Knicks. I got to look at the Eastern landscape. But right now, it looks like we'll be back in the West again. My surprise pick in the West, which is going to shock a lot of people, because in my opinion, they got top three coaches in the NBA. I think Houston's going to have a monster year. I don't. That kid from, I guess he went to Kentucky, who they drafted third. That kid averaged 24 points a game in the summer league. Totally destroyed it. So in the East, if I had to pick a surprise team, there is none because I think the Knicks are that good. I think Houston's got a big year. I think the other team, like I said earlier, who could beat this year's Mavericks are the Sacramento Kings. To me, to win the West, the one thing you have to have is a balanced starting lineup. That's what made Minnesota scary. But the reason why Dallas pulled it out because Kyrie played out of his mind until he got to the finals. Whenever you're ready, Dad.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, big task at hand came up. Came in the chat. So I had to remind them who I'm picking to win the East.
Yeah, I'm with you on Houston. That's my sleeper team too.
Yeah, he's a great coach. I think he's a year away from being top dog in the West. He is a great coach.
But, the West, like the AFC, is so jam packed.
I
Ain't no
think
telling.
I think some teams are getting older, man.
Yeah, true.
I think the Nuggets still need a piece to add to their bench, but getting Westbrook was a good move.
Yeah, well,
He gets along very well with Jokic.
I like Dallas though. I really like Dallas.
I think the way Dallas lost, but then again, Clay's motivated. Big task at hand said, what? About the Rockets.
Dallas, OKC's in the mix. Like, can't forget about Minnesota.
And I think those teams are good too. If I had to pick a favorite in the West, I'll definitely pick OKC. I'll go OKC, Denver, uh, Houston fourth, Sacramento fifth.
Okay,
I'll go Minnesota third.
okay. OKC had the best record in the West last year, didn't
Yeah, yeah.
he?
I like.
They're really tough out. I like OKC.
I do too. Well coached. But let's be honest. Are we missing anything in the NBA to end of February on when the games matter a little more?
Right. They putting a lot of stock in that in season tournament now. So
I don't even pay attention to it.
yeah. A lot of people did. It was more popular than I thought it was going to be, actually.
Nah, there's gonna be a lot of teams tanking to get Cooper Flag. Seven of the first 20 draft picks this year for the NBA draft are white American. So
That's something I don't think that's been said since the 70s.
what do you mean?
You said seven of the first
20
one
picks
white
are
American.
yep.
I don't think that's been said since the 70s.
You're right about that. Maybe the 80s. The 80s had a lot of good white players. Hello, Miss Melina. How you doing, love? No, that was about what you said about the Knicks. I can't believe that you objectively picked the Knicks. That is awesome. Well, I'm not a biased person. You should know that by listening to me by now. And I live here, and I'm not Mr. New York.
And the Knicks are good. I got them winning the East. The Knicks are good.
Yeah, I got them winning the East too. And they built it the right way. 5 years. And I was taken aback that they'd rather give up their draft capital for Bridges than go get a big super megastar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And T is not happy about it at all.
Bridges was a good move, though. The Knicks have a good team, man. I would even call them great. We see what they do this year.
That's why they play the games. I'll be watching more Nick games on my TV because I get them every night than I've done in my life.
That's damn near unbelievable.
Bro, let me tell you, when the New York teams are on, the only cool thing about living here is the hockey coverage, man. You can get so many goddamn hockey games every night.
I bet.
You're a hockey fan, this is seven, but you know what my mother does at her house?
What's that?
I got her to send an ice package.
Uh-huh.
All she does is watch the Blackhawks.
That's what's up.
Yeah. You know those McFarlands?
Hmm.
I bought my mother a Connor Bedard.
Nice, nice.
Big task at
I,
hand and laughing.
I hope the Blackhawks get back to prominence. It is a beautiful thing.
Everybody high on them this year. I don't know. I think they're your way.
Yeah.
You know, at the draft, they had two number ones. The Blackhawk fans who were there booed them out of the building.
Wow. I like their team too, man. Bedard is coming along. I'm a big Khrushchev fan, so hopefully they can get it together.
Big Task said, "What's up to you, Dad?"
Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Chaz?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Melina in the building. Yo, bro. Like I said, man. Yeah, my mother was happy as hell that I gave her the kind of Bedard. She said, "What happened to Seth Jones?" I said, "Nah, man. I would have got you that Seth Jones."
Mm.
Yeah, I was telling the story back in March. I was at my mom's. She got three giant TVs right at her disposal, all sports on. and she's watching the Blackhawks and the Maple Leafs, and two black guys are fighting. Seth Jones, and I forgot who it was for the Leafs.
Yeah, hockey's nice, man. I love hockey.
I do too, man. There's not a better sport on the planet than the NHL, bro. That and the NFL.
Right.
And the NFL, though, has been watered down. Man. Basketball completely watered down.
It's one of my favorite sports video games for sure. Is NHL. I love the way EA Sports do their hockey.
Yeah, this came. It's coming out this week, I think.
Okay.
Did you have it during the Dynasty days 10 years ago?
I didn't actually. That's right around the time where I wasn't playing hockey. I was so hyped just watching the games. I felt like I didn't need to play hockey.
Yeah, that's
But
the one thing I totally agree with you, especially when it's the playoffs. When you're watching these games, you get effing hype, bro.
right,
I heard that Melina believes that the Knicks will win too. That's why she's converted to being a Knicks fan now. I don't think so, Big Time. She's gonna stick her pretty behind in Toronto.
and I'm considering jumping on the Arsenal bandwagon. I'm considering it.
You know, Moss is listening on his way home from work up in Saskatchewan. I know that puts a smile on his face. Oh man, yeah, Man United is a fucking mess, bro.
Yeah, they are. Oh man. Oh man.
They are a mess right now, bro. I mean, Alex Ferguson. I don't know what the hell has happened in Manchester, bro.
Yeah. I mean, these last 8 years or so, man, it's been horrible.
Toronto is your favorite city outside of New York? I feel you, brother. I feel you. Outside the U.S., Montreal is my favorite city. Vancouver too.
What's going on, Melinda?
Yeah, hockey's ridiculous. Training camp starts in 2 weeks. You didn't hear the news today. First, Leon Draisaitl signs an 8-year, $112 million deal to stay in Edmonton. So the Oilers have their power forward until he's 37 years old.
I
We
got
talked about.
Edmonton this year. Oh, my bad. I ain't mean to cut you off, man.
No, go ahead. You got Edmonton coming out of the West?
Yeah, I got Edmonton winning the cup. Yeah, especially since
Okay.
Florida did it this year.
I got a rematch of 24 years ago, Devils in Colorado.
And Colorado's nice too.
Yeah. I'll just say this for Edmonton. They better be glad they signed Leon Draisaitl today. I heard so much about Vancouver. I got to visit there ASAP. You damn right. A city of nothing but mountains, ocean, and rivers. Clearly the most beautiful city in North America. It's a whole different world in Pacific Northwest, folks.
More beautiful than LA, huh?
LA is trash, man.
Well, now it is.
LA, I wouldn't want to go to LA.
Yeah.
They ran the black folks out of there.
I have great memories of it. My aunt who used to live in LA. I got great memories of LA from the '90s.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Tell me about some of that great soul food spots that Tariq Nasheed talks about in LA.
Awesome, awesome soul food spots, man. We went to a couple of their burger spots. I more remember I more remember the burger spots than the soul food spots.
There you go.
But yeah,
I can tell you one thing. They are few and far between here in New York, man. It's sad, bro.
soul food spots, really.
Really. Wow. I'm definitely going. Yeah, man. Okay, big task. Yeah. Not too many black businesses in New York. And the ones that are for the boule and white crowd.
Which when I went to New York in the '90s was completely different. I remember so
You,
much.
you just said it in the 90s.
Unbelievable, unbelievable, man. Halftime changes like that,
New York is not for the black American
and it used to be the mecca.
of everything.
It's
Now,
disappointing.
now New York is all about hip hop, not hip, hookup culture, the gyms and the clubs. And you know how they talk about the gender war?
Uh-huh.
You not only do you see it, it's very bad here.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I remember them being so nice in the '90s, man. Like they still might run you over pole, but they'll do it kindly. Yeah,
Everything changed when Giuliani became mayor.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember back in the right about 1997, moving forward to about 2000.
Right.
Everything was about bling, hip hop, clothing.
Mhm.
Today, it's about you better be making over 150K.
Unbelievable. And I love a woman with that New York. I got peoples in Camden and Trenton. I love a woman with a New York Jersey accent, and I just love how it sounds. It's just so beautiful. That's
Those
just a
women,
shame.
those women who that you just said what you just said. Now they all sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks to please Jeremy and Kyle. You get it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Real talk, bro. That's why, bro. I stayed to myself, man. I was in a 12-year relationship. I said never again. And that's when women were approachable. The women here now, if you're a Negro, don't even waste your time. And you know how you see those TikTok videos when these girls call the cops on you?
Hmm.
It starts at 7. You better have a good lawyer to talk it down to 3.
Wow. And yeah, those laws there, I couldn't do it, man. I could not. I am a gun enthusiast, especially handguns. I couldn't like, man, I ain't no way I can live in New York.
Yeah, man. Ain't too many of us here no more, bro. A lot of black Americans left like a decade ago. They went back down south.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Gender
And,
war is bad in this city, bro.
yeah, and yeah, ain't no way I'm dealing with Hoku, man. I'm cool.
You know what else you see here, especially where I live?
Mhm.
You see the women with the dogs, bro. No man, dogs in their arms. I swear to God that I'll be laughing out loud when I see those women. I'll be laughing out loud, bro.
Me too. They don't be having the ankle biters around here in Cincinnati. They be having the big pit bulls that be pulling them around. That's what I began week at.
Let me tell you, when you're dealing with women where they rather be with a non-human than a human, you know things are bad, bro.
Yeah, real bad.
You know, you hear these guys say that when black men are together, the women are gonna follow. Hell no.
Yeah, yeah, it's horrible right now. I don't know if you've seen that one video, man, where somebody was taking somebody was recording in a restaurant, and it was a table full of women, and this one dude just by himself, just eating. I'm like, man, if that don't tell the story, nothing do.
Yeah, man. When you eat at a good steakhouse, bro,
Yeah,
you see all those hoes shivering outside on the benches to get it.
right.
I didn't know they were doing that to try and get a free meal.
Yeah, yeah, that's how it's like mostly. Even you can see it even here in Cincinnati. You can see it. Because Jeff Ruby's a big name around here.
What's the name of the big steakhouse around here?
Yeah, Ruby's the precinct is the one he owns. That roof, we got a roof Chris here too.
I'm not a Ruth Chris guy. I like Del Frisco's and Rockefeller Center. Bro, that's $600 a plate, bro.
Mm, big money.
Bro, get yourself a nice New York strip, mashed potatoes with extra gravy, bro. Some green beans. Wash
Right?
it down with of a bottle of ginger ale. You set for the rest of the night.
Yeah. I hate to see what the T-bone go in New York. Like how that, man, especially with some thickness on it, man. With them hitting the 8, 10 ounce, man. Oh man,
Bro, you ain't getting no 10-ounce here, bro. You getting anywhere between 16 and 72-ounce steaks, bro.
that's incredible. That just blew my mind. 16. You started at 16.
Yeah, you started at 16, yeah. Steaks are well aged.
Yeah. It's like damn near like Texas. Everything in New York, man. Even man, I get it. Why those pizzas is $20.
Bro, New York has nothing on Chicago.
Uh,
New York is the T-ball league compared to Chicago.
uh,
That's the one thing I love about those Midwest guys, bro. You guys know how to eat healthy.
yeah. And I love Chicago, man. That's a city close to my heart.
Best
I,
food city on the planet.
yes, because I would drive to Chicago just to eat. Yes, sir.
What I love about Chicago the most, and this is the big difference between Chicago, New York, and San Francisco. New York and San Francisco, they eating all that fancy bullshit. Chicago, you get your meat and your potatoes, you shut up and eat.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, everybody calm, everybody chill. Like,
Yep. The most, the biggest ounce of steak I ever ate was 24 ounce
that's a biggie.
for me.
That's like Texas size. Uh,
It's the quality of meat and the plate sizzling.
mhm.
Like I told you before, the one thing New York is really lacking is a barbecue pit place, bro, owned by us.
Mhm. Which is one. It's one in every neighborhood around here.
You guys are so blessed.
Uh, Which is crazy. Like as much as I love soul food, I'm a big Italian guy, man. And New York is the place for that. Your fettuccinis, your lasagnas, like chicken parm, like
Chicago, I mean New York, they got Italian places, especially in Brooklyn, bro. I'm talking mafioso places, man.
Can y'all just zip y'all hungry behinds up? God, get on a diet.
I just ate. I'm still talking food.
Me too. What's up, fellas? How you doing? What's up, Mace? What's up?
Um,
What's up, bro?
Yo, we are actually here. It's finally here. We are at 48 hours before kickoff season. The
Yeah, the
actual
Chiefs.
start. The Chiefs and the Ravens. I was over there hanging out with Platinum, listening to his show. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
that Thursday night game you said is Peacock exclusive.
It's
Friday night.
Peacock Friday night.
Friday night.
Yo, you should check out, you guys. I watched it right before I came on the air. You know, when you look at Jordan Love's lady, right, from afar, you know she's gorgeous. Maria Taylor went to Green Bay, and his new fiance was her intern. Bro, let me tell you, from below the waist down, good Lord Almighty. Jesus, bro.
Wow.
Oh, I was looking at that. I said, bro, no wonder why you bum rushed to marry her so quick.
Yeah. And I'm a Maria. I love Maria Taylor. So,
I'll tell you right now, she's going to be going to more games because, they're engaged now. Love is going to have a lot of haters, bro.
Yeah, she fine. Hey Mace, guess what I just did? I just got me a new phone. I had a new phone. I just went ahead and got a new one.
Pay $2,000 for your phone, ring?
Oh hell no. But I thought about it, but I'm like, nah, I just got the
Of course,
upgraded
of
one.
course.
Yeah, I got the upgraded one. I got the upgraded. Oh, there it is. There go the. Oh, okay. I was wondering how did that fit in. So is that the
Bro,
stylus?
there you go.
Oh, there
That
we go.
I was at a pizza joint today, bro.
uh huh.
off the chain.
I bet, man. Y'all got some of the best pizza spots anywhere outside of
That
Italy.
that is as true as the dark outside, man.
The New York
Bro,
style, man. You gotta fold it. You have to fold it.
you know what you gotta do? Next time you come here and you go to an Italian restaurant,
Uh-huh.
order yourself a mini pie, oven, oven, uh, oven cooked,
Hmm.
your appetizer.
I
When you
subscribe to
take,
the
yeah,
Devour channel, and they always in a New York spot, man.
man, the
Always.
pizza here is fucking chain.
Yeah. Look like it. With the vodka sauce. I don't even know what vodka sauce is.
Yo,
Vodka.
I had a one night I had one of those mini pies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had some with a glass of vino, man. God damn, that was great.
Yeah, sound like it.
God, I had chicken, bacon, ham, sausage on it too, bro. Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
Gotta fold it. Gotta fold it.
Yeah, you gotta fold it, man. You can't be like these white folks who wants a goddamn knife and fork and a damn handkerchief. Give me a fucking break, bro.
That's Chicago. They need a fort. That's that Chicago.
There is nothing. Only New York pizza's better. That Chicago. You ever had it, Rick? That Chicago deep dish. God damn.
Yeah. Only reason
I
why I
haven't
like
had
the
an authentic one. I've had variations of it. You know, when we've been lucky to have variations down here now. I mean, the most real one that I've eaten was I mean, Carmine's. Carmine's is straight from New York. He moved his stuff down here. Uh huh.
Hey, Raven, speaking of that, have you been to that brand new sparkling sports bar that is the size of an NBA arena down there in Dallas?
Yeah. Everybody go there. Everybody's going there. I mean, that's becoming like a. It feels like if you just bored and you ain't got nothing to do and you want to be around people and have a good time, you can just go there with your group.
That
that's
boy,
the one across the street from AT&T. Yeah.
AT&T, yeah.
bro. Colin
Oh, it's gonna
Cowherd
be
went to, Colin
it's gonna be
Cowherd
about.
was there. No, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's gonna be about. He's gonna be about three of those. That's part I was saying the other like a few weeks back. I'm like that. I'm like Cowboys, all that. That's incomplete. That's going to be like three or four of them, and then there's going to be a high speed train to go up to it as well.
Let me tell you, if they open somewhere something like that in New York, it won't last.
Nah, it won't last in New York. Too
Why is
many
that?
people.
Because those are the type of places, and New York sadly is turned this way. Those are the type of places that don't want the die-hard sports fan in their facility.
Okay.
Like the more downtown you go in New York, the more they don't want the die-hard sports fan rocking their jerseys in their establishments.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even on the bro, there is a gym, this is awesome sports bar in the Wall Street district, bro. 1,000, I think it's 1250 a person at a table.
Wow.
Wow.
That's how much they don't want the diehard sports fan rocking their jerseys and you know at their establishments. They face the only good thing about New York is they still have sports bars in the Upper East Side for your favorite team.
So what's considered downtown? Lower Manhattan?
Downtown would be uh 96th Street on down,
Okay.
and then when you get to 14th Street, everything changes. Then you got Soho. That's where all the rich people live. Tribeca. That's where all the celebrities hang out and live. Then you got Little Italy, Chinatown, and then you're in Wall Street.
Mm.
Then you're in Brooklyn, across the bridge. Yeah, they don't want the everyday person at their sports establishments down there.
Keep them in the outer boroughs.
And man, the women that go to those spots, bro.
Yeah, I bet. New York, from what I remember of it, is it was a beautiful place.
Not anymore, bro. Everything changed when 9/11 happened.
Uh,
But now, with the resurgence of the Knicks, it's getting back to the way it used to be.
that's good.
You gotta wear your Timberlands, your authentic Knicks jersey, your gold chain, and your Nick fitted cap backwards.
Which is completely different here. You might catch a problem if you don't have a Bengals jersey on a Sunday.
To me, the only team people are loyal to in this town is the Knicks when they're good. Now they're good again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm glad I don't fit in with the Knick crowd, bro.
Mhm.
Why is that?
Because I don't like none of the New York teams.
Okay, you're right. Right.
So if you don't like the New York teams, you don't fit in.
Mm.
Not the Rangers, not the Islanders, like no team in New York.
None.
And the Rangers are good too.
They're, to me, of all the teams here, they're the one team that their fan base really don't want nothing to do with anybody else.
Okay.
Mate, that
Yeah,
boy,
baby.
the Miami Dolphins outranked the Dallas Cowboys.
In what?
Teams.
Somebody's power rankings.
Yeah.
You know
Miami
the
Dolphins.
problem.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins made the top 10. Cowboys made 12.
I don't know
It's
about that.
right too. It honestly is right. And I mean, Detroit Lions ranked 4. Uh, they got the Packers at 7 and Chiefs at 1.
Mm.
Even Houston ranked better than us.
I ain't seen the
Cowboys.
latest power rankings. I got to check them out.
Yeah, yeah. Check out the power ranking.
Well, again, Dallas' story is obvious. That's why you ain't gonna hear me talking about them up here. They're obvious. You know they're not gonna go. You know they're not gonna win.
No, I know. Yeah, I know. It's about to be a long wipe. This is gonna be a long season. We're gonna wipe this thing. We gotta wipe this. This is a wipe. Oh. Oh, this is a white. But hey, ain't like we ain't used to holding nails. We gonna hold it.
That's why I said they should have got that Chase contract done before Lambs.
That is going to be a problem.
It's gonna be a major problem. Man.
God damn. That's going to be a problem.
Because now you're looking at 150, close to 200. And the Bengals ain't in. I mean, they got the cap space to do it, but their front office ain't go. They're not about to give two players upwards of $400 million. Like they're not going to do that shit. And then Higgins up bruh, oh my god, you might be looking at 600 million between three
No,
players.
Higgins is gone, bro. Higgins is gone, bro.
I already know.
Hell, if they go off to a slow start, they may give him trade deadline.
Yeah, which would completely invalidate that Mixon trade. You might as well have kept him if you're gonna get rid of Higgins.
I agree with that.
It just once again the Bengals don't make no sense, man. And that's not good going into the season.
I totally agree with that. I agree with you. I agree.
Well,
I totally agree with
we'll
that.
we'll just see. We'll see how everything plays out. May saying, "Dad, boy, guess what I also did? Yeah, I went shopping, bro. I was just like, I've been waiting for September to get started. I was just like, goodbye, hot months. Hello, fall. Hello, winter. I'm like, oh yeah, December on its way. This might as well we just start splurging a little bit. I did it. I did it. And I can't believe I did it, but I did it. I kept looking at it over the weekend and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Because I didn't do anything this weekend. I just sat back and watched the Berlin pay-per-view. And you know, I just laid out in my living room listening to music all weekend long. I felt like I was DJ Cooter. No cap. I ain't never just did a music marathon that long. But I just hit this mix set. I just couldn't get off of it, bro. Anyway, while I was listening to this music, I was shopping. I bought a bar. I'm installing it. I'm installing it. I'm gonna start installing it tonight. I
Congrats,
got it
bro.
via I got it via Amazon because Amazon's having some kick-ass sales today, bro. God, and all this weekend, man, they had a good Labor Day sale. You know, the thing about the bar, once it's up and turned on, I really don't know what bottles I want to put on it. I don't drink. I'll wait till December
A
to
lot
drink.
of guys do that shit, bro.
I don't drink. I signed up. I mean, I went ahead and signed up now. I mean, if my mother was living, she would be like, "You should have done this shit ages ago, because by now you probably would have got like a special something from Crown Royal, because she used to be one of the Crown. She was one of the bar members or something like that, because Crown Royal was a shit. So I'm like, I'm looking through Crown Royal, some of the on the reserve line. And I was just like, okay, yeah, I can go down the street and pick this up. Goody goody.
As loose as you be getting, you don't drink. I salute.
Bro, yeah, I'm lightweight. I'm lightweight now. Yeah, I now earlier. Oh yeah. Now don't get me wrong. Just because I'm lightweight don't mean I can't drink. Oh, I could drink. If I put my mind to it, I can drink. But could I hold it? Maybe after a while. And then I say, hey, I can't hold it no more. Here come the liquor, it's coming out. But no, I don't drink. Mm-mm. I don't try to drink through the week. Too much shit going on through the week. I gotta stay active. So weekend is my playtime now. Now back in the day, I used to drink throughout the week and go out throughout the week. I never do that again. You never want to go to a board meeting and you have a hangover and then you trying to hide it that you went out the previous night, They can smell it on you. Nah,
You
don't
get
want
the
to do
stage of your life, Raven, where you at right now. You can't be
that. Say
playing
what?
with that.
Say
At the
what?
stage of at the stage of your life right now, you can't be playing with that.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, at the stage I'm in right now, I'm just like, shit. I don't know what. Only thing I can do is now just coast on into retirement. 20 years, 20, 25, 25, about 25 more years from now. I like where we at. North Texas, we're opening. I'm like, Manzano, I was damn serious. I'm like, if your friend is looking at getting 2.5, you need to be talking to me because we the ones that do that. North Texas open up a new subdivision. It's called Forest Ranch. Home's gonna be starting from 800,000 up to 2.5 million, and
You
it's a
know,
big, 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 big venture. And looks like I'm gonna be out in that community.
when it comes to stuff like that, and I tried to tell this to Bargoff last week, I couldn't tell you anything about real estate. Why would Tony even bring that up to you, bro?
Mm, well, shit. I mean, it's money in Florida. Florida's my state too, especially Miami. Now, even more. Miami, I mean, Florida, honestly, Florida has kept me busy for the past 2 years. I appreciate Florida. They put money in my pocket. No cap.
Shout
I
out
didn't
to
know y'all
Tony
did it like that.
Manzano.
I mean, my daddy from there. I knew money was down there, but I didn't know y'all did it like that. Then y'all had gators chasing after my black ass and stuff. But hey,
And I'm surprised you say that, Mace, because New York is ridiculous. Ain't no way I'm paying $1 million for a 2-story apartment.
yo, they moving
Hey,
down here. They moving down here, down the street from me. There's a penthouse that you can rent out for about 1.6 mil. New Yorkers say that's cheap. That's how
man,
Texans are looking at them, and I'm like, you rich sons of bitches, you driving up shit.
I'll tell you one thing about New York and Los Angelinos. They don't respect where they go because they expect to conquer. So when you hear them say that 1.6 million is nothing to them, they're not lying.
No, they're not lying. They're
And they
not. They're
expect
not.
to
They're not.
conquer, and they truly believe they're going to conquer the Dallas Metroplex area. That's their
They're not.
mindset.
I mean, okay, okay. I just have closed. Like last week, I just closed on $1.5 million home, and the owner let me hot dog his Cybertruck. I finally got a chance, and I posted on Truckers comments page. I was like, I finally, after all this time of bitching about Tesla, I finally actually drove one and got a chance to hot dog it. I liked it. I liked it. Yeah, and the new owner, he was like, "Hey, you want to ride my truck?" I was like, "Yeah, I ride in it." I was like, "Hey, you want to drive it?" I was like, I don't want to drive it. No, you want to drive it. Man, I got a chance to go fast in that thing. I was impressed. I was impressed. I was like, I shouldn't be moving this fast in this thing. This is a tank. But yeah, I mean, dude's so wealthy. I forget who the fuck he plays for. He's an athlete. He's so wealthy. It's like money is no object to him right now. I mean, he just fucking bought a $1.5 million home and a fucking Cybertruck. He having fun with his money.
no
I'll be
doubt.
right back. Oh,
We got homes. I mean, we got homes like where pretty much fuck the truck. You don't need the truck. Go ahead. You want a heliport built in? We can get the HOA approved on that. I get that for you in less than 24 hours. Let me talk to the president right quick. We go ahead and build a heliport on your roof once it get approved.
That's why I love the Midwest, man. Cincinnati, man, you 1.5, 2.5, you can get an actual mansion, not a mini mansion, an actual one.
Mhm.
where the Knicks live, where they practice,
Hmm.
man, you go for that type of money. My nephew went to college and purchased where the Knicks, practice like on the other side. And when you go up there, you see nothing but mansions, bro.
Mm. I've seen a lot of mansions. Down here we have
Oh,
acres or ranches, and I mean they're
mhm.
big. It's like a skyscraper. It can't compete against ours. It cannot. And once Universal gets here, oh God, it's just it's like a whole new city's being built up.
That's why a lot of the Bengals players don't even live in Ohio. For they all got their houses in Kentucky.
In
Yep,
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Hmm.
a lot cheaper, better way of life.
Yep.
What's
And
up,
it's not
LT?
a lot of land in the city either too.
LT man in the building. I'm gonna go get me a bottle of water. When I come back, I'll chat it up with LT man. But go ahead, fellas, keep talking.
Well, shoot, I'm just laying here looking at this new phone that's asking me to start setup, and I ain't setting up. Shoot, got my mind on this girl
Was
that I'm
good,
trying to
LT.
get, trying to get. Oh, that's right. What's the deadline, Dad? Boy, we ain't supposed to talk about women on this channel. What is it next week or is it this week?
I don't know.
Friday the 13th.
Uh,
Oh, it's Friday. Okay. See, Mason. All right. See, all right. I'm keeping with the rule. I knew it was the rule. All right. All right. Uh,
Friday the 13th. Going on. Cannot wait for football Friday. Me and that boy was talking about that. When was it? The show after Sunday night show that Sunday afternoon when me and you was up here?
yeah.
Or was it Saturday night? All right, let's do it, everybody. Hit4fitness.com for all your CBD and THC needs.
oh, oh, that's right. I wanted to chat with him. Okay.
And if you type T-10210 and mention Mace, you give two free gifts. So that's hemp4fitness.com for all your CBD and THC manufacturing and needs. That's
Oh,
hemp4fitness.com.
well, I go a little bit further. I just finished a harvest on three indicas, three indicas, two sativas, and I sold out within a week's time. I'm breaking it down to make gummies now. I want to actually do some tinctures and oils, but I want to pretty much figure out how to use these skills to make vapes, L. Tuman. So talk to me.
Yeah, I
I'm
gotta
gonna
check
take
them
that
out when I'm
call.
in Chicago.
For
I'm gonna
all
take
your
that call
medical
because
and
I do, but I don't
recreational
think I
health
can get
care needs. That's right. And by the way, beginning Friday night, the 13th, get used to hearing that ad. Oh, I know you got me. Matter of fact, bro, I'll send you an order early next week so I can start showing your products when I do the new show, bro. And LT man said to both of you guys, they got you 100%. Yeah,
I appreciate it. Well,
I
I
got
I'm
mean,
trying
hell,
to
I
make
might
that trip
float.
earlier because now the dispensaries is open in Ohio now. It's
I
open for
mean,
like 3 weeks now.
my
all
schedule ain't
natural and
opening. I can
certified clean.
travel.
Yep. I got him lined up. I got a graphics design company lined up to be pushing their company, bro. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm looking for a woman that does hair.
Let me turn it down. Oh, there we go.
She looks anything like Jordan Love's wife, bro. We won't. What? We'll do it every 10 minutes. guys can keep talking. I'll be right back. Be back in a minute. Right, the Royals got the bases loaded and nobody out. As the pennant races continue.
Shit. I'm moving into the final stages. Oh, Mace, did you catch Kuda's show the other night? That boy, were you there when we were
No,
talking
I
about
didn't catch it.
StreamYard? You
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah, I was in the building for that.
I thought I saw you in the chat. Uh, yeah, that StreamYard price changes, bro. The price increase. I
With with no
I
new
said
features,
I
really.
said automatically. I'm like, okay, the annual plan definitely was gonna come into play. I've been thinking about doing all my subs on annual basis because I'm like I'm against that monthly recurring crap because depending on who the billing system is actually ran by, sometimes they run that charge earlier than when it's actually due. And I'm like, that goes from 25 up to 49, well, basically 50 and some change on people. I mean, oh man, content creators gonna start dropping like flies.
Yeah, they'll find some other way. OBS is. Well, people got to start learning their OBS now.
I think OBS is only a bad time before OBS go up in price too.
I bet.
It's only a matter of time. I mean, honestly, I think OBS is gonna end up being like DaVinci. But now, now, I mean, it could, but I wish it was like DaVinci. At least with DaVinci Resolve, you pay one lifetime fee, $295. That's it. You own the software. You got the license for life.
That's what I was saying in Cuda chat. I think Google gonna bring back Hangouts in some type of way.
Now, what's happening with StreamYard now?
StreamYard's going up in price. They done got they done changed the shit. It's effective now, so it's like it's about to go through. Maybe what I guess what next week it takes effect. So you can no longer do live streams. What on free mode? Dark mode is gone. The pro is increasing in price from 25 up to 49, which is 468 a year.
Why are they doing it?
They sold the company and someone else bought it. And the top two people that made StreamYard the hit, they left the company, and now the new stuff is coming. Well, the same stuff, but they're gonna charge more for it.
So instead of you paying $20 a month, how much you got to pay?
50. That's if you're on the pro. I mean, you don't want. I mean, it's only two. You got free mode and you got the pro. Free mode pretty much is being gimped. No more live panels on free mode.
So it's just you by yourself talking.
Yep.
And what the CUDA think about that?
Oh, he was not happy. He was not happy. You might want to go to your account and look at what's about to change. I updated mine to make sure I'm okay. People that already did their annual, they don't have to worry about it, of course, until that annual term ends, and then the following renewal will be, at 468. I'm looking at it like, if you're a big time, streamer, that ain't nothing. I mean, that's actually a savings. $500, and I get to go ahead and do what I need to do. Have 15 people backdrop. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's all they're asking for. Basically, they want to start making their money off of it because so many people made money off of Primo. So I'm like, okay.
LT
But
man,
I'm like,
LT man just asked you, like, for which renewal that what you just said just now. So if you get the big plan,
The pro.
yeah. No, there's one more. There's one that
Business.
costs. There's one
He's
that
about
costs. I get
the
the
big.
pro.
Yeah, yeah. Most of us have pro, unless you've gone business class. That's the only other.
Our team man said, "How much did it go up to?" So he didn't hear you.
Oh, it's gone up. Okay, for monthly, it's for gone up to 49. On a year, it's gone up to 468. I think on the year prior it was like 250, and then 20.
Mm-hmm. It was 249.
Yeah, it was 249. Yeah, it's now 468 and $50 effective immediately. Basically, you should got an email about it if you're using Stream. See, basically, not just the streamers jumped on StreamYards, businesses and corporations also jumped on
Well,
StreamYard.
because
And I
of
was just like, at that point, yeah, you need to go ahead and mark up price
it was
because you
because
got
of
people using
COVID.
your stuff.
It was
Uh-huh.
because of COVID. Streamyard and Zoom blew up.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's basically just like what happened with Adobe. Remember how Adobe used to be free when it first
Mm-hmm.
started? Got
Yep.
everybody using it, and then subscription.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything exploded because of COVID.
Yep.
That's why I was saying I got a feeling Google will bring back Hangouts in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube, everybody's like, what is YouTube gonna do? And I'm like, YouTube, YouTube started a TV premium service, affordable. Now you look at it, it's exactly how much it was cable used to be. Where it's the
It's like
same
$89 now.
gone. It's more than that. Oh, it's more than that. It's like 250 if you want to get the whole shebang. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think that 250 package includes all your local.
Yeah, Hulu almost up there too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got it right here, Raven.
Is it? Because YouTube TV is about to go up in price. Uh with WWE going, Netflix is already going. They going. Ooh, that price increase next month. Well, next year gonna be. You I think folks gonna have a fit. If
I don't
Netflix
trust Netflix with live TV. I really don't.
I don't either. These people gonna have a fit because they gonna try to do a price increase. They gonna try. 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 They gonna do it. We have got to do something about these streaming companies.
I
Yeah,
think that's
we're
a bad move, man. WWE, that's a bad move, man. Like Raw has been on USA
For 30 years.
for most of my life. Like it's just horrible, man.
well. It all started from a dog show. Ever since that dog show, now
Yep.
they need to find a new home. They need to find a new home. Like, that dog show was it. Like, nope. But yep.
Shout out, by the way, to the master and ruler of the world, Psycho Sid Vicious.
Yep.
Man,
Our team
rest in
man
peace.
said it's very cheap to have a platform and a voice. He's right.
Yep. So with the shifts now, this I mean, when September always hits, is where all the new shit hits, like laws and these companies can start changing things up because we're moving into the fall and the holiday season. So with that being said, you're gonna see people, go over to Rumble. I mean, you gonna see. I mean, by the time we get to November, I think those other platforms, Kick and all them, they're gonna be at their peak, or a lot of people gonna be jumping on there to hype them up. Yeah, and then it's gonna set the stage for 25. Yeah, so man,
2 weeks
we'll see.
ago, Raven, me, you had a talk about Kamala Harris. What do you feel the temperature is now?
What- Man, we're in a psyop right now, and it's coming from that plantation. And I'm like, that plantation, no, no, no. I'm standing 10 toes down in my decision. My vote going to Trump. It's going to Trump. Even if Trump don't win it, it's still gonna be in the record books. It's gonna go to Trump. I'm gonna stay with the Republican Party, and that's it. I honestly feel that side is the sane side. Okay, I'd rather hang out with the religious right than the lunatic left. Uh,
Democrats are just disrespectful at this point, man. Especially
they
what they're
they
doing in California, man. It's
they
just
losing.
disrespectful at this point.
Yeah, they they
You know
they
why
they
that is, right?
they really are acting like juvenile delinquents right now, bro. I'm like, nah, I can't.
You
What
know
was you
why,
saying, Mace? Why is that?
you know why that is, right?
I don't. I can't figure it out for the life of me.
No, I'll tell you why. Most of those Democrats are mostly tethers. Most of them are from the Caribbean. And what they do is they bring them in, their families in, and the key, and I don't know if you ever heard this before, Raven. The key to those people getting in, they have to hate, loathe black Americans. And that's why you hear them more and more and more talking shit to us. And the main reason why they do that, because in their minds, you're not going to do nothing to them. See, me and Auntie talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Most people believe, bro, that black men are soft. And this is what happens when your own men can't get together and lead. O'Shea did a video on that the other night. Your women cannot stand the sight of you. And now that they're getting better education than black men, they really love the fact. These are all Kamala's people, by the way, I'm talking about. They love letting you know that they're above you. Who was talking the other night? I forgot who it was. And it's Tariq Nasheed. He made an excellent point. He said, black men better get it together. It's getting out. If Kamala wins, and I know Raven's going to roll his eyes, it will be total annihilation on black men in this country.
No, well,
Oh, yes, it will.
then again,
Raven, you
I
laughing,
mean,
bro.
if she
Right?
win, I'm not gonna stay here. I'm gone. I'm leaving
Yeah,
the country. I'm
I
I'm
think,
serious. The next night,
yeah,
I'm on a plane up out this bitch. I'm not playing. I am not
yeah,
playing. I'm not
yeah.
gonna be in this
Kamala
country
Harris
with the black.
wins, bro.
When all the black bitches running around here gaslighting. Oh, you got me fucked up. I'm not gonna be here.
Kamala Harris wins, bro. For black men in this who are black American, not Africans, and the migrants and the Caribbeans, they are here to replace us. And if Kamala wins, I would say by Easter time next year, you'll start seeing the exoduses. What's going to happen? More and more black people going to be evicted. More and more black people, especially black men, are going to lose their jobs just out of the blue.
No, they're not.
Oh,
Not
yes,
they
they are.
still. Not they
You,
still.
Raven, you
I'm like
poo it.
that
You
don't
will
scare me
too.
because I'm
I
scared.
hope not, but
I mean,
my
that don't fear. I mean, that really don't fear me because I'm skilled. I mean, if you
Oh,
ain't got no
yeah,
skills,
you
that's on
still,
you.
but bro,
you good, Raven. But us down here, we already done decided, man. We are digging in, and it's a wrap. We will
the
fight.
thing is,
We're gonna fight back
I
financially,
totally agree. I
physically.
totally
We're
agree.
gonna
Yeah.
fight back.
You have no other choice.
Yeah, no choice.
Now, Trump wins. What we're talking about now is going to happen to all niggas when Trump wins, but it won't happen for a couple of years because what Trump is going to do is make it up to white trash America and have a war with the migrants, get them out of here. Like Raven said, first 100 days.
First 100 days. Mm. I'm
Trump
like,
is going to look
I
like
want to see what that looks like. I really want to see what that looks like. What do you know how violent that day gonna be?
Republicans might not want to do it either, but at least they're willing to hear us out on reparations. Democrats aren't even doing that.
because they are not us.
No, they don't care to hear about it unless you want to change the sex.
Yeah. If Kamala loses this is what I'm going to say about if she loses. Raven said this the other night. Raven said to me up here, well, black men, they're going to vote because they're scared because they still want access to black women. You know how many black men in this country will never get access to black women, bro? Bro, let me put it to you this way. And this is going to sound fucked up, but this is the way we talk about black women in New York City. And you see it right in front of you. So, there is no denying it. Black women are the easiest access for any man on earth except black men. And you see it here all the time.
Man, I look at them. I mean, they're difficult. They're way different. They're way more difficult than what they used to be. They they they
Yeah,
they on
exactly.
they on some different shit now. I'm just like now I can't even I can predict the stupid shit that they can do. And I'm like, they're doing the stupid shit that I'm predicting that they can do now. And that's
Yep.
bad. That's really, really, really bad. So it's like they're running
Especially,
around with their heads cut off.
especially if the black lady is over 30. That's real bad.
Oh, especially if she over yeah. If she's over 30, it's a done deal. I mean,
Oh,
just yesterday I got into it with my sister and I kicked her out of my place and I told her I'm like, oh well, next time I talk to you it'll be in fucking December. And I mean that shit. Cause I'm like, she was on this stubborn, I don't want to do what you told me to do. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's something simple to do. You can't follow instructions. No, she just wanted to be a bitch and didn't want to fucking follow instructions just because I told her to follow instructions. And I'm like,
I
where
think,
are y'all getting this juvenile delinquency from?
Raven, I never had a sister in my life. But
You a lucky man, Mace.
I cannot imagine.
I got 7 of them.
Jesus.
Oh, that boy, I got one older one, bro. Bro, the older one, hard, bro. I kicked it. It wasn't no violent kick out. It was one of those, oh, get the fuck out of my house. I love you, sis. I'll see you in November and see you in December. That's it. Oh my God. I'm sick of your shit. And I mean, and at that moment, I just, I'm like, what the fuck is up with sisters today? You can't even.
And
You,
us hitters down here in the trench, we don't care what's going on with them, man. We getting us together, man. We're preparing for battle. Is what we're gonna do. We
Yeah.
don't even care what they doing. Man.
but I mean,
Either way it go, it's gonna get ugly.
oh yeah, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Ain't gonna be
Yeah.
ugly for
That's
me.
the
Trump
reason
win.
why.
Trump win.
That's
I'm gonna have the biggest smile on my face. I already know what. I already know what I'm gonna wear to work. I sure am gonna wear my MAGA shit to work. I sure am. Let them be mad. Be mad.
that's the reason why the Democrats treat black people the way they do. But what happened last week to Luke Campbell should tell Luke Campbell, mind your fucking business, bro. You don't fuck with Tariq Nasheed, bro. You saw what happened to Homeboy. What his fat ass name is? Roland Martin.
Mr. Bussy.
Now they said niggas are running up to him in the streets now, bro.
They gonna run up on him, but they gonna stay afar. Cause did you see what Black was talking about? You see the latest, the
No, what
new
happened
new.
now?
But no, outside the running up, no, that was last week. The running up was last week. So he was on his little old show, right?
Yeah.
And they forgot to cut the Black on his laptop, right? The screen popped up. He was looking at boy. He was looking at looking at that content. That content that you don't want to talk about on your channel. And so Black started his channel. He started his stream tonight, you know, about
See,
Roland.
here's the problem with the Democrats. They really think black men are punks. Old black folks are old. They're too dumb. They're going to vote Democrat anyway. What's going to end up happening to them is they're gonna be a group of niggas that are gonna run up on them, bro, and they're not gonna be playing.
We're not playing, man. We are serious, man.
Black men right now, you wanna know how bad it is for brothers right now in this country? Right now, as we speak, they gotta go 98 yards to score the game tying touchdown. Less than,
Absolutely.
less than 2 minutes to go. And again, this happens when you, instead of being tough-minded, community invested, that's because you didn't get no black ass when you was 16 years old. You got your education, said let the community burn. Oh, it's burning right now in Chicago. See, here in New York, they're taking over the tourist section. They're giving them luxurious hotels to stay in now. They're gonna try and get the South Bronx for all the Puerto Ricans. There ain't too many niggas in the Bronx, so I don't have to worry about it.
Mm.
They're gonna put them where they really want to put them is Queens, because that's where all the affluent blacks live, like the Boulay, and put them in Brooklyn.
Who
Because
idea was it? Was it your mayor or was it the governor that decided New York was going to be a sanctuary city?
the mayor, because they talk behind closed doors.
I mean,
I
I
heard
would
the,
figure they would have to, right?
yeah, I heard the story of this woman, Lori Lightfoot from Chicago,
Hmm.
and she told the guy in your neck of the woods that there are too many niggas here. I would love to get rid of these niggas. Can you send some of those migrants up here? And now look at Chicago.
No, I think
That is
what they,
real.
I,
That
I
is
think
real.
I no, but
Dr. Joyce confirmed that.
what I do think when it comes to Democratic cities, they looked at getting those immigrants in because what they do when those immigrants get in, they apply for federal aid and they get it. They get a hell of a lot where they can squander that money. So that's
nine
why they put them up
thousand
in there.
dollars a month.
No, for one illegal, that illegal may get 1,000 on the stipend, but the state can actually get damn near 100,000 for that one.
Yeah, they do here in New York. Adams has
Yeah.
done that. All
So
these clowns
that's the
do.
ulterior motive for sanctuary cities, because I mean, basically, when you invite them in, you can ask Uncle Sam to go ahead and cut that check, and by law, Uncle Sam will have to do that.
I can't get
It's
a.
gonna get real bad, man.
It's going to be bad, yeah, because
Get real
here in New York already, I gotta wait 5 months just to go on the waiting list to get my teeth checked because of them. I know they're doing that shit.
And on the migrant, yeah, they could bypass all that. They bypass all that red tape.
because
It's expedited.
LT, like I was saying in Kuda chat earlier, I don't know how they do it in other states. We're not having it in Ohio, man. We're
Uh,
not having it, man.
Another thing why they're doing it, and this is gonna make you guys scratch your head, but this is the reality of the whole thing. In their minds, they know black men ain't gonna do shit. They're not gonna step up.
That's what they think.
I'm talking about now the Democrats. When these motherfuckers come across the border, that boy, one of the main reasons why they let them in is they hate niggas. That's
No, they
one of the
don't.
main.
They know damn well they don't have anything to pitch to us. The ones that have already woke up and left the plantation, they can't come to us with that same old bullshit. You can't fry us no catfish. We ain't eating your pound cake. We ain't sitting in no ancient old black church singing some old Negro hymn, waiting for this dude to come back. He ain't popped up
Yo,
yet. No, we ain't doing that no more. And they don't know how to pitch to us. And they scared as
LT,
fuck because all that propaganda, sugar booty shit that ain't working with us.
They
hey,
they
first of
already
all,
the
what's up,
government
man?
already knows what's going on, man. They're fomenting domestic war, and they know it.
Damn, everybody's in. If you guys want to pop up here, this is not a bad topic to talk about. LT man agrees with both of us. The things I've been saying and what you just said, Raven, he agrees with you. You guys can pull up if you want. Here's the link.
I mean, they scared shitless. They scared. They don't know how to pitch to us. That's why they ain't pitched to us. People are like, well, what about our policies? We waiting for a policy. You know what this bitch policies done said? Bitch done flip flop so much now. It's basically, oh, so you agree with Trump?
All
Raven,
right,
they never,
so
Raven,
Uh,
they never pitched to us.
they
Ravenclaw,
never pitched to us. No, because
Ravenclaw is
when
cool.
when it comes about us, what happens? Who plays block? Who plays block when it comes to us?
Nobody. They don't want to hear from us. That's the
No,
thing.
the
That's the point.
sisters do. The sisters do. The conversation immediately turns to women and children. Have you ever noticed that?
Of course.
It immediately turns.
All right. LT man said $13,000 a month on food stamps
13.
and $5,000 in cash. Yeah, that's what they get a month.
And believe it or not, those are funds. Those are funds associated by the Federal Reserve that's already accounted for. It's already accounted for.
Yeah,
He
the
don't have to pay
previous
it
one.
back.
That's what she's taking it from.
Yes, that's what she's saying. It's already accounted for. That ain't printed new money. That's already accounted for that they use.
Only
I
advice I got
don't
for black
know if
men.
it was Montel Williams. I don't know. It was an experience at Howard. That woman cannot stand niggas. I can tell you that right now. Come on, bro.
Only advice I got for black men is get to a state where you can strap up and build an arsenal.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Hey, the passport bros are having the last laugh on us now, bro. They're having the last laugh on everybody.
I wouldn't be so sure about them. I mean, after all, they are outside the continental United States right now, and war can pretty much break out globally any second now. So an American that's actually overseas right now, he better
Is
be watching
in
his
even
six.
more danger.
Yeah, you
They
better be watching
they
your
beating
six
Marines over the head in Turkey.
in Turkey. Like I said, yeah, you better be watching your six.
You see what
I
they're
mean,
doing to black
you ain't
men?
safe. You
You see what they're doing
really
to
ain't safe. I guess they forgot about what ISIS did to a Bali resort when they walked up on shore and started beheading everybody, chilling there at their resort. And so you ain't safe passports, all right?
I usually don't disagree with O'Shea much, but for O'Shea to call the Passport Bros the most brilliant black men, I don't know about that, bro. Kamala has no policies. She just copies Trump like the no tax on tips. LT Man said the Democrats
And it's
laugh
not
out watching your six.
it's not and like we ain't going for that, man. We fought off white supremacy for 400 years, man. Like
We're gonna
it's not, we're gonna fight whatever comes our way, man.
well, I applaud you, but you better hope other brothers are with you, because somehow I doubt it.
My team is. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how they do it in other states, but Ohio, we're not playing that. We're not. Man. It's the reason why we got constitutional carry and stand your ground because we're not playing that, man.
There you go. It's like I said, uh, to me, this is the one time in our history we gotta reunite, bro. Right now, like, bro. Because if that woman wins, it is gonna be some dark, dark days for black men. Also, and I'm not joking about this. Like I just said, what's happening in London, Germany, France right now, where everybody's beating up on black men. That's gonna happen here quickly when that woman wins. She's gonna tell the migrants, you know, the Caribbeans gonna beat our ass, and the Africans. They're gonna go ahead. The police is on your side. Go ahead. You want to kill these niggas? Go ahead.
All right, and then shots is gonna let off. Man. We ain't going, man. We ain't going, man. We are from here. We are from the fucking soil. We're not playing that, man. We're
I
not.
think it's crazy that American born citizens are being basically told, if you read between the lines, you're worthless to us. All you do is work. We'd rather have people here that will come here, will give them the benefits, will give them the homes, and we pay them $2 an hour to work.
Oh yeah, California's giving illegals mortgages now.
Yep.
Now, how did that happen? Wow, Newsom?
Yep.
Wow, Newsom? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, them Californians. Mm-mm-mm.
The hatred for us is so strong. It's still going after 500 years. It's crazy, bro. It's sickening, to be honest with you. And now I gotta put both genders in this. We did the white man's dirty work for him with the gender war. The gender war to me is the coup de grace of what they really want. And like Tariq Nasheed said, he's right. You ain't signing black women's paychecks. They ain't listening to you. And they won't listen to you anyway because you're not Brad and Chad. They're not listening to you. It's just what it is.
Mhm. Yeah, it is what it is.
I don't understand. I don't understand how these immigrants are getting weapons. Yeah, bro. Yeah, civil war is coming. With either side. Trump wins, it's going to go down. Kamala wins. You can sign up for civil war by the holidays next year.
We
Yep.
ain't going, man. We shooting. We're not going. We shooting. Step to us on that bullshit. We shoot.
Yep. Like LT Man said, how the hell these guys got AK-16s, bro, out in Colorado? And good for the Hells Angels, bro. The police was just sitting on their ass. The the governor of Colorado saying that it's being investigated, and the Hells Angels guy told him, "Yo, you dumb? We got everything on video." Yeah, because they want them to do it.
I'm kind of suspect of that. I mean, bullshit. When the fuck has of all motorcycle games? Yeah, there is some good that the Hell's Angels do, but the Hell's Angels do some shit like that just so like they good boys. Nah, that's some Proud Boy bullshit. Don't look and don't buy into that bullshit. That's some positioning going over there. And
Of course,
how can the legals get them AKs? Because they were already there. They knew where to go.
exactly. Mace, the secret is make as much money as you can, but a lot of people don't know how to utilize the tax system. Yep, facts. To keep all you have earned. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
facts.
true.
Bike culture isn't all proud boy shit, man. I'm deeply interested in bike culture. It's a lot of good in it.
I haven't advised get a LLC. Yeah, that's what I said the other night, bro. Because well, I think a lot of things have flown over Black and Latinos' heads is now Latinos will get it from what's her face, no question. But the point I'm making is to get something, you have to have something. I mean, even if you have a podcast and get an LLC, you have something. When you just uh, let me pick a name. If you're this Robbie Rob from DC, they don't tell you get the F out of here. LT man, agree with you with what you just said about the what you call it, Raven. He agree with you that it doesn't smell right.
No, they don't smell right at all. That's. I know a few agencies that definitely will have their eye on that. That be moving because that's similar to some domestic terrorism that's about to go down. Nah, nah, don't buy it. There's only been one nigga that was part of the Hell Angels, and he was up in Canada, and he dead now.
Well, let
He
me
ain't
ask
no
you
good.
both a question. Let me ask you both, and LT man, you can chime in. Let me ask you both a question. If Kamala wins, how soon? I think she's gonna start right away, bro. How soon she'll start the fuckery towards us, black men?
Man, that woman. If she got into the White House, she gonna have so much foreign things to be handling. She ain't even thinking about us.
I think you're out of your mind if you believe that.
No, no,
I think you're crazy,
no,
bro.
she ain't got
What you
other
expect from a for
personal.
what you expect from a former prosecutor, man?
I
You
mean,
Like what do
crazy
people
if you
think she gonna
believe
do to
that,
us?
bro.
she ain't gonna come directly
Bro,
at us.
bro, 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 bro,
She got
bro.
enemy used to go
bro,
after.
everybody knows
Ain't scared of
that
that bitch. That bitch can't touch Texas.
everybody knows that Pelosi, Obama especially, they're running shit behind the scenes. They'll take care of her bullshit, but she's supposed to take care of. She's just a figurehead.
I mean, we really don't care. Democrat presidents can't touch us down here.
Or here in Ohio, bro. It's red
Yeah, I mean
state.
they don't. I mean they have zero impact on us. The only time we need them is when we declare emergencies for federal aid, and then they fuck us over that. And after that point, hey, Texas, we can run ourselves. We got our own nuclear plant.
Yeah, your own country. I
We got
hope
our
you
own
are
country.
writing off a portion of your rent or mortgage, especially if you podcast in your home or YouTube. Yeah, definitely.
We ain't playing that in Ohio, man. I know Texas ain't playing that. Florida ain't playing that.
Hmm.
As soon as she is in power, Mace. Yeah, because she ain't doing nothing. She's just a figurehead.
That's
Obama,
all.
Obama's spearheading this shit.
And what they gonna do? Every campaign season, I mean, he gonna end up being the pet monkey that they bring out to remind us when he got into the White House every single time. So I'm gonna end up being in my damn 60s and 80s, and I get to see Obama making one little appearance before he passes on or some shit just to get my vote.
They gonna have to drop a bomb on us, man, because it's a wrap. The fury of the ancestors gonna come out of us, right? And that's the tipping point we reaching to right now.
Yeah, the enemy, the enemy ain't gonna be men this time. It's mostly women because the women won the did it. I don't know.
They better say they self,
We
man.
lost
It's a wrap. They better say they self, man.
we lost our power. We lost our power. Welfare kicked our asses.
Yep.
Welfare kicked our asses. All right.
Nah, I'm not trying to preach violence, but like, well, for us foundational black men, where else do we go, huh? What
We
else do
gotta
we
leave.
have, man? We have to fight back, huh? That's what
We gotta
America
go
is about, man. This is an injustice we talking about here.
well, this country, let this country go ahead and be run by internationals. Not the top 1% or 10%. This whole infrastructure is gonna collapse on itself within 50 years. It's fucked. It's fucked. The highway is gonna break down. The electrical
Yep.
grid is gonna break down.
Yep.
Airlines are breaking down.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I'd rather move to Ghana and build up a city there. Fuck them.
You
I'll
do
teach
know, Raven.
everybody how to use Windows over in that country.
If
Raven.
Ghana lets you, huh? What do you mean? They don't
My
let us over
homeboy
there
over there
either.
in Ghana. My homeboy over there, my homeboy and my homegirl over in Ghana. Yes, I can get to
Yeah,
Ghana.
But Raven, that's part of the plan. They want us to go back over there where it's desolate.
So let's go.
And get annihilated over there.
Well, they
A
won't.
lot of
Not
niggas ain't going. I can tell you right now, Raven, a lot of niggas, especially black men, they ain't going to Africa.
well, like
They'll take
scary.
their
I'm
chances.
not.
They'll take their chances with typhoons.
I'll take my chances. I'll go.
they'll, they'll
I
take
don't
their
have to be
chances
stuck in
with
this country.
typhoons and tsunamis in Southeast Asia.
I'll go. I don't have to be stuck here. Shit, I go to Japan. I can get into Japan. A lot of niggas can't get into Japan. I mean, regardless, we don't. We I mean, we are not bound to this country. We weren't even fucking. We were brought over here on our own recognizance. We not
And
stuck here.
I am a citizen of this country. This is my home. I'm going
I'm
to
a
fight for it.
citizen, but I'm not stuck here.
I'm going to fight for my home.
Well, you go fight for it. Everybody gonna fight for their own, but we still don't. We fight for it, But you're still not stuck here.
You're not gonna remove me. You're not gonna replace me. You're not gonna do none of that.
Y'all in the Midwest. Are you no, you in Ohio.
Yes,
Y'all not a y'all not a Saint City.
we're not.
Nah. Uh-uh. Y'all not a Saint City. That's because Ohio, because what the hell? He was the dean of Ohio State. He had told me. Um y'all have the it's like y'all have I want to say y'all have a lot of moderate conservatives, but y'all have some prestigious conservatives there.
It's
No.
moderate here. Cincinnati is actually weird because
Is
is
it
Cincinnati is a blue city in a red state.
okay? I knew it was something weird, right? Something off about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that on Thursday, LT man. Thanks.
Ohio. Ohio. The city that once the only state, not city, but the only state that I knew that had a funny, weird telemarketing law. You better not call after a certain time was
Yeah, robo is illegal. Damn
no
near.
robocall.
Because we just down to earth, salt of the earth people. We don't play that scamming shit. Okay? We don't like liars. We don't like bullshit.
Ooh.
Come to us with that noise, we are going to address it. That's just how we is. Like that's our lifestyle.
Don't y'all got don't y'all got like I want to say don't y'all got like five? Y'all got five sites in y'all state, don't y'all? Five silos.
Yeah, what do you mean silos? Nuclear
Yeah,
silos?
yeah,
Yeah, it's one. It's one close to Cincinnati. For real. We have a nuclear plant real close to
mm,
the city.
yeah. Only when it comes to that big dance, only one I'm worried about is Wyoming. If I ever see Wyoming shoot off, I know it's the end of the world. That's it. That's it. That's it. Nah, man. I mean, she ain't gonna win.
Well, who's not going to win?
Kamala.
If you would asked me a month ago, I would have said, wow. But as we speak now, that debate is going to mean everything because from what I'm hearing, ABC is going to do an early part of the show because they're going to script her questions.
Of course they are. I mean, one, can we ever get an answer out of her? Because she don't answer direct questions. You know. But two, I mean, I'm trying to stay as logical and rational as possible because that is the current sitting vice president. She is technically, if the commander in chief is incapacitated, she is legitimately running the country right now, and we are at an increment, with Gaza and Lebanon and Hezbollah and all that in the Middle East right now. It is real, real, real sensitive. If we find out that the rest of these hostages are gone, America has to make a response on this. So, whatever she has to do, she may have to make a call on the strike. And we gotta take something out. incoming president is gonna have to, that he's gonna have that at the situation table on day one.
This don't make no sense, man.
And I mean,
The Middle East is a flaming pile of dog shit, man. Why would you step on it, man?
well, it is, and right now it's gonna get hot. And if it gets hot, guess what? Everybody got to get recalled. Boom. Now you got people out of jobs, well, because they got to fight in the war. Hey, people that looking for jobs, migrants even, hey, come on, fill in positions because we going to war. And
Yep.
then, that's not even saying, what if some shit pop up over here? We still ain't had a terrorist attack yet. It's like it's
And you
just
know
only a
that's
matter of
definitely
time.
coming. And you know that's definitely coming.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. So it's like we don't know from where.
I agree with that.
We know exactly where it's coming from. They burning flags here. What do you mean
No,
where it's coming from? We
no.
see it.
What I'm saying is we don't know from what angle is it coming. We don't know, is it coming by land? Is it coming by air? Is it coming by sea? It's gonna be on ground. We know that. Where? Is it gonna be a shooting? Is it gonna be an explosion? Is it gonna be a building coming down? We don't know. But we definitely know we gonna get some flag back. So that's a lot of shit that's about to. I mean, next less than 90 days. We ain't that 90 days no more. We under 70. I mean, it's gonna get crazy by the time we get to November 5th, bro.
So foreign policy been bogus since the 70s. That's why.
I think our foreign policy, honestly, whimpered once
Never
once
existed.
Barack once Barack got out of office. Sadly, I mean, Barack was doing a good job. He was.
We've been fucking up the Middle East since the 70s.
Barack was really fucking them up. That's one thing I can't trip on him on him. At
Man,
least
Nixon
my
was worse.
my
Reagan was
buddies that
worse.
was there. My buddies that was there, they was just like, man, we love Barack Obama. He's like, are you serious? He's like, dude, this motherfucker is crazy when it comes to drone attacks. It's like, oh really? I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, yeah. Barack played with the drones, put it like that. But
Because he had that armament. Nixon was still worse. Man. I mean, with Nixon with drones would have been wild.
I wasn't even around when Nixon was alive. I'm not even thinking about him. The thing about it was I was here.
Read some history. Nixon was crazy with it.
No, I'm talking about now. But the policy changed after Barack got in, and because Trump, he totally changed the foreign policy scope. He totally changed it. So it changed right there. Yeah, that's where the
So
change happened.
you need to go further back than that. You really do.
I'm talking about now, which most impacts us now. I can't look back in the '60s if I wasn't in there, brother.
But it still impacts us now, is what I'm saying. What happened then still impacts us now.
The
Well, we
domino
can't correct
effect
it
is
now.
affecting us right now.
Thank you.
We
The
can't correct.
domino effect, Mace. Thank you.
How can we repair a domino effect? You can't. You gotta let it all fall and then wipe it off, start it up again.
I don't even know how you can say that being a black man. Huh? The '60s still affect us. The '70s still affect us. The '20s, the late 19th century, the
And
late 1800s still
I'm not
affect
all
us.
that racial. I'm not all that racial intense or anything all beat up like that, bro.
But that's unfortunate.
No, I'm just not that traumatized by it.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, I'm with you, that boy. I mean, my great grandfather helped build the Underground Railroad, bro.
It's been whole sections of generations of men in my family that have been eliminated. Huh? It still
Yep.
affects me.
I'm gonna
I'm
leave that
sorry.
alone because I think sometimes some things should be left never said. If that's how the brother feels, that's how he feels. That
Oh yeah, I get it. You know, a lot of it's a lot of black men that they don't feel it. I don't understand it, but okay. I guess I don't know. I can trace we can trace our family back 7, 8 generations to Georgia to the 1800s. Like we were told the stories passed down for the last 150 years. Like it
Well,
still affects me.
I can't. I don't have no relation to that. I can't. You can't fault me for that.
I don't. I don't. Not that I fault you. I don't. But it it affects me. I don't. And I don't think you can fault me for that.
You have a big family. It sounds like you have a big family.
I do.
That's why.
Not to bring the mood down, but I'm just very passionate about it. That's all.
Yeah, it's my first time here. You go. No cook. You getting it off, brother. I'm listening to you. This is my first time hearing about your backstory.
Yeah, like it's we all through Georgia. Like we go back to the late 1800s.
So
Further,
how you end up? Hold on, I mean cut you. How you end up getting up in Ohio? You got family there, or you moved to Ohio?
nah. One of my great grandfathers, they got up out of Georgia. We were damn near chased up out of Georgia.
Okay.
We owned land and property in Georgia after Reconstruction, and some of them folks got it in their head that they didn't like that.
What happened to your family's land?
For a part of the family kept the land,
Mm.
like, and actually made a stand and did all of that. And we've had to fight for what we've had. Like, and that's
Were y'all sharecroppers in Georgia? Were y'all farmers? What were y'all? That boy, do you hear me?
let me see if he's still here.
Yeah, he here. I think he went on mute. That boy.
I think his what you call that? His Wi-Fi signal is gone off. Yeah, he dropped.
Oh, yeah, he dropped. He'll be right back. Yeah, Mace, man. I don't know. Only thing, only thing I'm gonna focus on next several months is just my happiness, myself. I ain't gonna get too stressed out. I'm already
Oh,
stressed. I'm
with me,
already stressed out as it is. I don't want to get any more stressed out.
I mean, with me, I'm just going to let it happen.
I mean, there's only so much that you can control. So it's just, it is what it is. I mean, it's ironic because just last night, shoot, I did some shopping over this break. I'm like, I looked up, what kind of new gun I want to get in 25, and I was like, you know what? Listen to Charles Faulkner. You know what? I would go ahead and take me a course or two. You know, get my aim up just in case. Sadly, and I don't know if you saw it up in New York. We lost an officer down here in Dallas.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. The city's still broken up over that pretty bad. So, we licking our wounds, and we glad that we got a little rain. The heat is gone. Shit is now cooling off. Only thing we gotta do is figure out, how this vote gonna go in November. So, but no matter who's in, we still gonna be with the same situations as before. People still gonna come to the United States. They're gonna want to be here. It's the greatest country on the planet. Why would they not want to be here? So we got to figure out a way to get them to make sure they get here over here legally. That's all we ask for, legally. We can't say don't come. Just say come over legally.
I think if they was coming over legally or even illegally, or they wasn't getting the outrageous benefits they're getting,
Oh, yeah. I mean, the benefits that they're getting, that's really in our face. That's in black people's face.
that's why they did it.
That really is in black people's face. Because that I don't get it. Since they do it, you want us to vote for them. I don't care. They giving our benefits away. But you want me to vote for
Yeah,
them?
from the Freeman Fund. Because I'm going to say it again, Raven. They know black men are not going to stand up.
Nah, we gonna fight. I'm gonna start sounding like that boy. Like, yeah, you believe we gonna fight? Yeah, we gonna fight. We gonna fight. Yeah. Well, the only thing
It's
you can do
crazy,
is just
right?
wait for it. Other thing you can do is just wait for it, bro. Yeah. Besides talking about all this political shit, get your PS5 turned on. All right. It's about to be some fun gaming. And where is 305? Now I'm really getting concerned. Is he all right?
I haven't spoken to him. I've reached out to him, texting him. Nowhere to be found.
He should be popping up this week.
We all would like to see that.
Yeah.
Just to know that he's okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the situation is bleak.
I think for
I
black men, it's bleak. I think everybody else will blend in.
uh I mean, man. I mean, tonight. I mean, I'm smoking. I'm chilling, because on a world level, it's so much shit that's going on, and those hostages that got to me, especially that kid. I mean, out of everyone that died from October 7th, my mind is just stuck on Shawnee. It's always gonna be stuck on her. It's gonna be stuck on her for probably the rest of my life, because she was a beautiful girl. She did not deserve to get done like that. But I mean, we find out if more of them hostages are gone, then that dog is just gonna go ahead and just be, released from the leash, and that's it. It is what it is. You know, at that point, the Middle East just want to go ahead and shoot up everything that they have in the sky. So be it.
I
One
agree
minute
with
cease
that.
talks, 1 minute cease talks, and then the next thing you know, when we find where we get close to them, where they at, you're blowing them away. Okay, fine. You want to be a piece of shit? So be it. So be it. Eliminate the piece of shit. Those kids did not deserve to die on October 7th. That was the first morning that I actually joined Twitter and I watched that shit. That was my actual. It wasn't YouTube. It wasn't Yahoo. It wasn't CC Bill. It wasn't Dreamweaver. It wasn't a fucking porn site. It was Twitter and watching October 7th go down that morning. Like, what is this? And then seeing Shawnee, seeing what they did to her. Yeah, I'm angry right now. I'm angry at certain people right now. And when I get angry, I not wish things. I just think of things and they happen. So I'm just hoping those hostages are alive because if they're not, well,
LT, man.
that's it.
305 with those 304s.
I bet he is.
Three or five.
No, he ain't like that. I really think that's all taxpayers' faces, especially our veterans. Yep. No, T Man's been agreeing with you all night, Raven.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Raven.
No,
Oh,
please.
Do
No,
you
ask me a question without
do you,
smoking.
do
No.
you believe that Palestinians deserved it during the first and second intifadas, where the Israeli state just obliterated people? Did they
Oh,
deserve it?
when it began, going back, you talking about when the 40s and stuff?
Yes.
How it all began? I know.
Yes.
I thought that was wrong. I thought that was really wrong. I mean, I didn't know. I think I had asked you guys about that last year. Or maybe I was talking to Black. Like, I didn't know the whole story because no one has ever sat back and really explained how this all began. No one in an exact timeline. It's always got interrupted or someone got oversensitive over the matter and maybe offered misinformation or whatnot. So
Mhm.
when this all now played out, now I'm like, okay, this happened back then. Wow, okay, that's wrong. But I'm like, what we did at that moment in time, I I'm like, well, okay, well, where do they go? What's the resolution to it now? I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. So don't ask me a question. What do I think? I don't know. I don't know how to fix the situation, bro. Ever since I've been born, there's been some type of Middle East plan or peace plan or Israel and West Bank plan. I didn't know what started all that. I was like a little kid looking like, why are they shooting rockets at each other? Why do they hate each other so much?
I'll tell you why
I
they
didn't
hate each
know.
other so much. They hate each other so much because the Jews. I live in Jew country right here, bro. That the Jews like to throw in everybody's faces. They're the chosen ones. That no one's better than them.
I didn't know that those type of Jews exist. The Jews that I know have been
Come to New
sweet
York
people and
City,
nice
buddy.
people.
Come to New York City. Come go to Brooklyn.
Oh, I met him there. I met him there, and I'm like, okay, a little forward, but hey, I like Jews. Hey,
Go to
they all
Beverly
right.
Hills.
They all right. Yeah, they've been okay over here. You know, I'm limited. I ain't supposed to know everybody. Shit, I ain't Jesus. But I mean, what happened over there?
Cincinnati,
Tell me.
Cincinnati has a small hat enclave here, and you can't even engage them in conversation about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sensitive subject. It's a very sensitive subject. And I mean, that's their community, and they have right to feel that way. But we're not part of it. All right, it is it is what it is. But to fix their situation that they're in now, what they did to Shawnee, don't ever ask me a question like that because you will be afraid of my answer. All right.
But again, like going back, what they did to her, countless numbers of Palestinian women that's happened to over the decades.
Yeah, yeah. You're right. It has, but
Yeah,
in that moment, this is the one that I saw with my own eyes, and that's the one I'm gonna base my feelings on first. Sorry, it's not for the opposite side.
Absolutely right, LT, man. We can agree on that.
No, I don't know. Well, I mean, pretty much, going by today's, scores, pretty much we know one side has already won. Pretty much, they have nothing to go back to, so it's over, or it's sure as hell about to be over.
That's
So,
a
I
good
say
thing.
it's a bad ending. It is what it is. Hey, war is never going to be pretty. War is never going to be peaceful. War is never going to have innocent, you know, lives that come out of war. You're not. You're not. It's not. It's not meant for that.
See,
You know,
Ray, I feel like you would say the same thing about us, about
it
black
is
men. Well,
what it is.
well, it is what it is. They got it handed to them like
It's
that.
what I mean. It is what it is. What side wins? That's war. You gotta accept it. Be ready to
yeah, but
die.
Raven, you're shedding tears over. I don't know who this person is, but
Mhm.
yet, like that boy
It
that said,
wasn't just her.
if
It was
if if
several
it,
others.
if it was a
That
group of
was-
black men, he don't believe you be feeling the same way. And you just said that by saying, "Well, oh well, it's war." Okay,
None of that situation.
you can't have it both ways, bro.
Man, you always want to throw this black angle at it, but yet you talking about Israel. You confusing me while I'm smoking. No fucking way.
Bro, I ain't using the comment
Because
same
everybody has
people.
said that we as foundational blacks and Palestinians
Wow.
have a similar history of
I ain't know about
oppression
all
and
that
getting beat
Palestinian
down
shit.
and pushed out of places.
I don't know about all that Palestinian shit. I haven't been paying attention to it. I'm not Palestinian.
Uh, Ravenberg be glad he's not here, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm in
Because
Texas.
because here is pro Palestine in this city.
Oh yeah, y'all been like that for like months now. I didn't realize there was that many Palestinians living up there. I had no idea.
Yeah, you say that up here, bro.
What? That I'm
That's
not
what,
Palestinian? What the fuck would they do? What
you
they gonna
really
do
want to
about it?
go?
I'm not
No,
Palestinian.
Raven, you really want to go there? I'll fly you up here. You find out for yourself.
Why do I need to fly up there, Mace?
You just said the way you're talking.
Why
You
do I
act
need
like
to fly up
no,
there?
no, no,
Why
no,
do I
no, no,
need to
no,
fly?
no.
No,
The
why?
way
Why
you
all of a
no,
sudden
back
now?
up. The way you was just talking, you was talking like I'm Mr. Tough Texan.
But why do I need to fly to my? Why do I need to fly to New York to meet some
No,
Palestinians?
this the way you're talking right now.
Just to hear the other side, Raven.
Yeah,
Just that alone.
you should listen to
Yeah, the other
yourself
side
right
of
now.
what?
Listen to yourself what you're saying.
Bye. Fuck y'all. Hang on.
Just to hear the other side. That's all. That's a part of war too, is diplomacy.
Prayers in God's hands. It's always been. They all don't just need. Let me tell you something. The Palestinian war with Israel, I stay out of that, bro.
Me too. As
I
much
stay
as I
out of
can.
that. That is not my place. But when you come up here and you're shedding tears 1 minute, and then the next second you're going, oh, well, it's war. And trust me, I'm going to hold that on him forever. I'm going to hold that against him forever, bro.
I think that's
And isn't
our
that
our,
something?
our generation. We've been so spoiled, man, by not having the gruesomeness of life hit our doorstep in
I
many
think
decades.
again, I think again that boy, the problem is how can I say this? People live different lives.
Yeah,
Some people, like Raven, he lives a very good life.
he does.
You can't knock the brother for that. But to
I
come
think
out of his mouth 1 second and shedding tears for someone who was killed, and then when you talk about the other side, and who cares? It's war. Can't be doing it. Can't be doing it. That's why the smart guys like me and you, we mind our business and worry about nigger problems.
right, no doubt. But
That is not my problem. What's going over there in the Middle East?
right. I feel for him, but we got our own issues.
We got our own issues. Got our own problems here. This damn mad woman, if she wins in a couple of weeks, she's going to unleash the dogs on black men. I mean, have you seen what's been happening in Europe to black men, Raven?
Yeah, I mean, I have, I have. Man, the UK
It's
is
coming
wild
here.
too right now.
As soon as that woman gets in, it's happening here, automatic. And I'm a me and DS1, we try to warn people. But black people, all they want to talk about is, man, how come I didn't get Melissa when I was 16? Yo, I gotta pack my bags because I can't get any black women. If that's what you guys only think about, God bless you, bro. There's other things going on, bro. Other things going on, bro.
And that's
I
that's the
don't think I don't think Raven heard himself the way he was crying himself a river 1 second and snapped and go, that's tough, it's war. Bro,
that's the opinion of a lot of people, though. I mean, I get it. I don't agree with it, but I get it. Because what if the shoe it is on the other foot? Like that's why I sympathize with the Palestinian cause because I see the black cause in it.
of course. Yeah, I agree. But I leave it alone, bro.
I
That's not
try.
my place. I really don't want to talk about Gaza. This is not war, it's genocide. I agree with that. LT Man hit the grand slam right there.
Yeah,
Raven was so damn mad, he left the panel, bro.
yeah. And I understand it gets emotions high. I completely get it. Our cause gets my emotions high. But
But Palestine and Israel shouldn't be his cause.
I agree.
That's not anything black Americans should even think about. Just keep it moving. And LT Man just said it. I really don't want to talk about Gaza. This is not war. Yeah, I leave it alone. And I apologize for all of our Israeli supporters. I am not getting involved in that. If Raven wants to cry a river, let him cry a river. That's why he's not up here no more. Word. But the Lord is watching everything that is. I think we're in the last days, to be honest with you.
I agree. The end is now. It's not even near no more. It's now.
I agree with that. The question is, you're not a LT man. You're not doing anything wrong, bro. I know your tribe. I grew up among them. I know how your tribe is. And that war, by the way, is about to get ready. It's getting warmed up. Puerto Ricans and the migrant workers here in New York. That is getting warmed up. That's getting warmed up. Yeah. What a show tonight. What a way to end it.
Yeah,
Off, off tomorrow. I'll be back Thursday morning to celebrate the Chiefs and run down some teams who I think got a good run. All right, everybody. Brownie Ellie's birthday on Thursday. She used her Cash App, so hit her up.
no doubt. Happy birthday, Brian.
I want to thank the beautiful Brownie Ellie, Daniel Berry, uh, Big's Task at Hand, Little Rock, my brother up here, Raven Knight, Sean Jefferson was great in the chat, LT Man, awesome, told me about that LLC. I'm going to work on that tomorrow morning. But everything that is happening was written. Yep, in the Bible. It sure was. It sure was.
Definitely living through prophecy for sure.
Things have been too crazy these last since the year 2010.
Yeah, yeah, it has.
Go to the security of state.
I apologize, Unc, if I was too passionate, man.
No, I understood your side. I'm a nigga like you.
my
Raven better
passion,
be glad
my passion
what
tends
he
to get
did
away
get to know. He better be glad he wasn't on Platinum's panel and said that.
from it.
And I'm glad I caught that.
'Cause I know, I mean, with the conversation I had with Ism, I know he feel the same way I do.
God damn, LT man, I know it's bad in Chicago, but you buying you a 12 gauge soon? Yeah, I think you good people out in the mid in Chicagoland, you should start getting your guns. I don't know what the hell Lightfoot was doing when she went down to Texas. Raven, oh, it didn't happen. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It's getting so bad. Yeah, got him a 12 gauge. He's getting him a 12 gauge. I want to thank the great LT man, people in the clouds, Vader, Mace, Raven. Have a good. You too, family. Thank you for your contributing. Appreciate you always.
No doubt, LT, man. Appreciate
This was a hell of a conversation tonight, bro.
it. It was.
Found out a little bit about Raven tonight. Classic Barrister, what's up, bro? I'm gonna reach out to Platinum tomorrow morning. But college football is slow so far, but we're gonna pick it up. I'll hit him up tomorrow morning.
Week 1 is Sunday, isn't it?
Sure is.
Nice.
You'll beat New England. The question is Kansas City next week without Chase.
Yeah. Yeah. He ain't playing next week.
Who?
You said he ain't playing next week.
I said you better get him signed for next week against Cincinnati.
Yeah,
I
no
mean,
doubt.
Kansas City.
No doubt.
You'll beat New England with your third, fourth, fifth string.
Yeah, Kansas City week 2.
No, we didn't do it. We'll do it this Saturday. Classic. Platinum's hard to reach these days. Word. Take tomorrow off and then back Thursday morning. And we'll do the Chiefs. We'll do the Chiefs, we'll do the Texans, we'll do the Packers, and we will do the 49ers on Thursday. And then Friday, we'll do the Browns and we'll do the Browns and the Eagles. So now you know who I'm picking for the Super Bowl. Hell yeah, the Canes kicked that ass on Friday, partner. I mean on Saturday afternoon. Canes, baby. 1-0. That boy's Ohio State, right, man?
No doubt.
You guys don't play a real game till you get out to Eugene.
Yeah, I know. Which I hope don't hurt us.
That Wisconsin Alabama game next week in Camp Randall is going to be one of the most fascinating games we will ever watch. We're going to really see what Wisconsin's made of.
And where they going position going to be in the Big Ten for the next 10 years.
This game is at Camp Randall. I do not want to hear that coach for Wisconsin make any excuses. Alabama is coming to you. The only sad thing is, Bama's going to bring about 30,000.
Yeah, they travel well.
Scumbags. We'll see. We'll see Thursday morning, everybody. And we'll hail the Chiefs. Give me about a 5-minute segment on the Bears. I'll give it to you. I can do that. Offensively, there will be a new looking team. You're going to see the Bears pass the football more than you ever did in your life, even more when Cutler was there 15 years ago. Evan, the reporter, the Winterfield.
So wait, you're thinking the Bears are going to pass way more when a young Jay Cutler was with them?
Yep. Oh, hell yeah. You got better weapons. I'll do it. Hey, LT, man, Thursday morning. I'll save this for Thursday morning, man. Evan, the reporter. What's up, fam? You just missed a meltdown up here with Raven Knight. What's classic? Manzano, you stay. Everybody else? Evan, the reporter. LT, man. Classic barrister. We will see you Thursday morning. I know Tony's going to be here Thursday morning.
Going on, man.
Hey, what up? I was talking to a few of my friends on a Facebook thing. We set up like a Facebook group, and we were talking about the future of what we can see with like baseball specifically. And he was saying that what's going to happen eventually, they're already planning on it, but he says in the next 2 years, they're gonna eliminate the international free agency. You know how you have guys from Japan and young guys from Japan the and the Caribbean and South America and stuff, or Central America, having these free agent contracts.
Yeah.
All these kids are gonna go into the draft pool, like like you see with the kids from Puerto Rico, because they're
Yeah.
part of the United States. They're gonna have all the international guys from Japan, Asia, the Caribbean, from the DR, Cuba, South America, and Mexico in the draft. So these high school kids and college kids don't complain that these kids are getting paid more money than them out out of out of free international free agency. Do you think that's going to happen, or do you think there's way too much money in international free agency for them to do that?
I could see them doing that, Tony.
How
Because
about you,
not
Vader?
everybody, because everybody does not get a fair chance to get those players.
Yeah, yeah.
Talking
Can you
about the
imagine?
international free agency.
Yeah, where they completely eliminated and actually have the kids, the young kids that are around high school age, go into the draft, and the Japanese guys who are the Japanese and Asian people are going to be very hard though, because they're already playing pro baseball. Uncle, you to justify them eliminating the posting system and putting them in the draft, because they're already getting paid in professional baseball in Japan or South Korea and stuff like that. Do you think
Yeah.
it would be hard to convince the Asian players to do that?
Yes.
Can you, if
Because
Ohtani,
they really want to go to the big cities. They don't want to play in they don't want to play in like Philadelphia. They don't want to play in those places. Baltimore.
do you think if Ohtani was in the draft, he would have been the number one pick?
Not really.
You don't think so?
No.
Because of the fact you don't know what position he was going to play?
No, because he's not a Bobby Witt Jr.
What do you mean he's not a Bobby Witt Jr.? He's not a
Bobby Witt
generational
Jr.
talent?
Yeah, Bobby Witt Jr. You're seeing it. You're seeing it right now. I was saying this last week. Bobby Witt Jr., Adley Rushman,
Jackson Holiday,
Gunnar Henderson, and Paul Skeens. They were the last 4 number 1 overall picks they're playing now.
Yeah, now we're going to see who gets. For me, I'm a Marlins fan. If we draft number 1, I'm going with a established guy in Jace Laviolette, the power hitting outfielder. They're saying he's a generational outfielder. He can play center and he can hit for power and run the bases. He's 6'6".
That's the crazy thing.
Huh?
The White Sox got the worst record. They already said they're picking 10.
Yeah,
Wait,
the
Marlins have
MLB
the worst record.
the MLB draft is so convoluted. I don't even like.
Bro, you are 30 games ahead of the White Sox. What are you talking about? The White Sox are going to they already set the record for the most losses in the sport. What are you talking about?
That's unbelievable.
The White Sox are a complete disaster, bro.
100+ years of baseball. That's a hell of a record to break.
I don't know, man. You're way ahead of the White Sox wins, bro. It's not even close. What the White Sox have? Let me see. I think they got like 20. I think they got like 23 wins.
Hey, Max, I'm gonna let you in, man. So I don't have it. After tonight's events, I got a headache.
Yo, thanks for pulling up, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. Y'all have a good night.
Probably one of the best segments I've ever had on this show, bro.
It was intense. That I can say.
Yeah, man. I'll see
Y'all
you.
have
I'll see you Thursday morning, bro.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night.
You too, man. Thanks for pulling up.
Oh, no problem. All right, all right, Manzano.
Tony, you still there, bro? All right, Tony's gone. Let me get out of here. Like I said to everybody, thanks for coming. And we will see you here Thursday morning. Good night, everybody. People in the clouds, thank you. We'll see you Thursday morning, everybody.